So today I wanted to show you a really fun Halloween card, and I made it, and it's right here. It says Happy Haunting. It's got a little witch on it. It's really easy. The first thing you want to do is just take your Cricut Imagine mat and just put on your 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, and you are ready to go. Make sure it's stuck on really nice and well, and you can see this mat is different from all the other ones. It has markings on it, and that's so that when you feed it into the machine will recognize these markings and know where to place everything. So the next thing I'm going to do is load in my cartridges. So the first thing you want to do is load in your classic cartridge, and that's, you know, the cartridge that everybody recognizes. This is the Martha Stewart Seasonal Cake Art, and this is the classic cartridge that works in any Cricut machine. So you just put that in and wait till it loads. So you can see it's loaded. And then the next thing you want to do is put in your Cricut Imagine cartridge, if you're going to be using one. Wait till it loads. And now you're ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my little stylus and hit right down here in the little right hand corner is the classic cartridge icon. You can click that and it takes you right to the classic cartridge. So the next thing you want to do is hit your cake feature. And it's just like working on a gypsy, and you're going to select the witch and wait till it comes onto your cue. And then the next thing you're going to do is press the shift lock, and you're also going to press the exact same button, only now it'll give you the moon and stars that you want. And then the next thing you do is press the phrase key, take off the shift lock, and then you're just going to find the Happy Haunting. And I do believe it's right here. That is incorrect. That's Happy Harvest. So just, when you want to remove something, select it at the top of your cue, and then just hit the erase button. It's red, it has a little minus button in it. So here's Happy Haunting, let's hope. And let's see, take a closer look if you need to. Happy Holidays, no. Okay, so now if you look down, and this makes a lot of sense now, if you look down in this row is all the Halloween icons. So right here is Happy Haunting. Go ahead and click that. And now what you're going to do is you're going to fill these images. So the first thing I'm going to do is select my witch on the cue. Sometimes you have to hit it twice just to make sure. And I'm going to hit the little pencil button to edit. Now what I want to do is cut out my witch at 4 inches. So down here in the middle bottom of the screen, I'm just going to toggle it until I get to 4. Oops, 3.9, 4. And then the next thing I'm going to do is select my witch and go into this RGB color selector, where you can put in whatever colors you want. So what I'm going to do is put in this color, because I want this witch to be gray, and the R is 94. Oops, go up a little bit. Just toggle up and down, and the green is 94. And the blue is 94. So in this one we're going to go up. And there you go. So I'm just going to click apply. And now my witch is all done. So the next thing I'm going to do is hit apply, because I'm all done with her. And I'm just going to leave the, well, I should go in and edit the size of the moon and stars. So just click that on your cue, hit the pencil to edit it. I'm cutting this one at 1.5 inches. Or 1.2 inches, I should say, or 1.5, which is right there. And I'm going to go ahead and select my RGB. And this one, I'm just going to select the basic color, yellow. Hit apply again. And now the last one is Happy Haunting. So just select that and go in with the pencil to edit. And this one I'm going to cut at 1 inch. So I'm going to go way down. And I'm going to select one of my Cricut Imagine patterns. So I'm just going to select one of these patterns and you can slide back and forth. I think it's this one. Nice and orange, Halloweeny. And I'm just going to hit apply. And then you can click next because we are pretty much all done. And you can see everything that's going to happen, how it's going to work. Now go into your settings and make sure, see it says cut only. You want it to print and cut. Best quality, let's see, what's this? Matte, glossy, printable vinyl. I think matte will be fine. Just hit apply. And now you can see your speed settings, your pressure settings. I'm going to change my pressure from 3, I would say, to a 5. So the next thing you do is click next. And you can see you really don't even need a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. So the next thing you do is take your mat, and it's all loaded, and you just insert the mat here with the arrows, press it in, and then you hit go. And you apply a light pressure with your fingers until the mat's pulled in. And then you just let it go. Alright, so now that that is all done, printing and cutting, the next thing you need to do is take it over to your work area. And what I'm doing is I'm using these black cards, and they are pre-scored. They're from Michaels. They're my favorite brand. They're 6.5 by 5 inches, and they're a great size for cards. They also come with a matching black envelope, which makes them perfect for Halloween. So the next thing I'm going to do is just fold it in half, and if you have a bone folder you can use it, but I forgot to bring mine out, so I'm not going to do that. And the next thing you want to do is peel away your cardstock, reveal your images. You can just put that over here. Look, you have a lot of paper left over, so don't waste that. Use it for another project. And then just take your spatula and go ahead and work underneath your image. Okay, and then put your Cricut mat somewhere safe, and actually it's a good idea to keep the plastic that came with it, just to put it over and store it with this, because one of my dogs stepped on this one and it left a little doggy mark on there, which wasn't very fun. So the next thing you do is take your card and you take a 6 by 4 inch piece of cardstock, and I thought purple would be nice, I thought green would be nice, but I really like the purple better. You can do green if you like, and I probably will make some green. And then the next thing you do is you can take an advanced tape glider, and this is a great tool from Scotch, and it applies adhesive just with the, piece of candy wrapper stuck in there, but it applies adhesive right to whatever you're doing. And this is acid-free. You can get all-purpose adhesive as well, but acid-free is really nice, especially if you think somebody might keep the card. So you just apply that to one side, and you just take some glue So the next thing I'm going to do is take this really cool glow-in-the-dark glitter, and it's a Martha Stewart Holidays special craft glitter, and you can only get it at Halloween, but it's worth it. You should get it. It's a little bit expensive, but you don't use very much. In fact, I bought this jar last year, and you can see I still have most of it, and I used it for quite a few projects. So what I'm going to do is just draw a little bit of glue here, there, and everywhere, all over this moon and stars, just to embellish, because the glitter will give a little bit of sparkle in the daytime, and at night it'll glow. So what I'm going to do is just, and I think I'll use this piece of craft paper that I had cut everything from, just sprinkle glow-in-the-dark glitter all over. And you can see it's a nice neon green color, it's really cool. And then just shake it off. A little tap on the back really helps the excess come off. You can see you've made a really cute card. So anyways, here it is, and here's how you would use a classic cartridge very simply with an Imagine cartridge. And even though we only flooded the Happy Hauntings, you can see the process would really be simple. So I hope this gives you some ideas, and I hope you try it. Thanks.